ladies and gentlemen, David Glanzer is the Marketing and Public Relations Director for Comic-Con Incorporated.
Right.
Hey, thanks a lot, Dave, for your time.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
It was a pleasure.
First, what happened yesterday with the incident, Resident Evil, the stabbing?
Yeah, there was an incident in the Hall H in between panels. From what we understand, two friends got into an altercation, and the police were there very quickly, security was there very quickly, shut it down. I think the whole thing took about 40 minutes from the time it started to the time we were able to go ahead and resume programming in there.
Yeah, was there, this is the first time this happened, huh?
Yeah, I mean, this is our 41st year, and I can't remember anything like this happening at all. It's a pretty congenial group of people here, so it was really a surprise to us.
The size of Comic-Con, I mean, it's grown beyond this place.
It has. One of the things that we're faced with, and have been for the last few years, is we don't have enough space. We had to turn away over 400 exhibitors this year.
Wow.
But one of the things we're experimenting with is utilizing some of the hotels nearby, the Marriott Marina and the Hilton Bayfront, putting programs and events over there. It seems to be working out, so hopefully that will be a solution in the future.
Now you're going to be back next year.
Yeah, 11 and 12 will be in San Diego. Our contract expires in 12, and we're looking now at proposals from Los Angeles, Anaheim, and of course San Diego for 13 through 15. We've taken this week off, of course, but once the dust settles, we'll be right back into it, and we hope to have a decision, within a few weeks.
I got to say two things. First, Harry Knowles has a new role with you all. Can you talk about that for a second?
I'm not sure what role it is.
Oh, he was editor. I'll get to that later.
Okay, sure.
But because he chaired a panel and he talked about it at length. But skipping over that, also talk about the interplay. It seems like Hollywood this year has been bigger than ever.
Yeah, one of the interesting things about the show is I think, Hollywood is one of the institutions that has the ability to really promote their attendance at our show. Hollywood still takes up probably about 25 to 30% of our convention, but they have the deepest pockets, and we're actually grateful for that. Because we have limited space, we've had to cap our attendance for the last 3 years, as well as our exhibitor base, so attendance is effectively flat. We've let our friends and our attendees know that we're going to have to start doing things like sponsorships, signage, things of that nature. So I think this year you see a lot more signage for different movies, different television properties, and that allows us to augment our income so that we don't have to raise the prices left and right.
You guys do sponsors, you're going to get so many proposals that would be so lucrative.
I hope so.
I mean,
and again,
my God.
I hope so. And again, it's not really to make money, it's just to make sure that we can cover our costs and ensure that we can have conventions in the future.
I got to ask you, because I was saying to your assistant that every day I walk in and people are happy. And how do you maintain that feeling and still grow?
Well, I think one of the most important things about our event is we try to put on the type of event we ourselves want to attend. And we listen to our attendees and our fan base. And I have to tell you, it sounds a little bit cheesy, but probably the greatest reward that any of us can have here is the fact that people are having a good time.
Right.
Yes, there's lines. Yes, it's crowded. There's any number of things that we try to mitigate. But ultimately, when you see families having a good time, when you see kids and people collecting and all that, there's no better reward.
Hey, Dave, thank you very much. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, as always. Thank you.
Okay, cool. Sergeant Sesenia, thank you very much for your time with San Diego Police Department. What happened yesterday? I talked to David Glanzer regarding the incident. What's the police reporter perspective on the stabbing yesterday?
Just a minor altercation between two guys. Things got a little out of hand, and one fella punched another young man. Unfortunately, he had a pen in his hand. The pen cut the guy just on the side of the eye there. No serious injury. In and out of the hospital. The show continued on. We did our investigation, and here we are again.
And other than that, Comic-Con's been safe?
Yeah, Comic-Con's really safe. That's one of the best venues that I can actually tell you. And I work 10s or 20s or 30s of them. I mean, I work a lot of them all year, and this is one of the best ones.
Thank you, sir.